Get ready for some fun today with Dr. Zhivago.
I'm here in Coronado and it's just so gorgeous. Happy Sunday right before Martin Luther King's birthday, and I'm vlogging a little bit. Just wanted to capture the essence of San Diego, Coronado Island to be exact, and it is a gorgeous day. I'm gonna do a little bit of art in the van. We brought our lunch. We're gonna have a little we always do this. We come here on the weekends. We're so fortunate and lucky, and it's just so great to be in a place where we can enjoy the sand and the sea, and then go to the mountains and enjoy like forest in the east and the mountains in Julian, just like an hour, literally an hour away. We're so fortunate to enjoy that. And that's the price you pay for California, right? It's just the way it is. But I'll take it. And it's the middle of January, and look at the weather. It's like 70s. It was like mid 70s last week with blue skies. How can you beat that? Anyways, that's not doing it. And look at all I don't know if you could see it, but there's, wow. He just flew right at me. Did you see that? Anyways, I think there's some sailboats out there right here, and it's just so wonderful. I didn't know you could bring your dogs here. Okay, they've got some dogs on the beach. I don't know if that's legal. it's like past 12. Anyways, I'm gonna get back to the van and just lay down. We had a early lunch, and now we're gonna just hang out here because tomorrow no work. Thank you, Martin Luther King Jr. Salute to you. So this is what I get. I totally left my Apple Pencil on my desk, and so I brought my little mini iPad, and I don't have my Apple Pencil. So what do? I just enjoy the beach with my husband. No work. Sunday forces me to stay vacation mode weekend. So anyways, I'll show you what I brought for lunch. It's a very cute little bag that I brought, and it's a Walmart bag. It's so cute, and there's not a lot of people here today, and it's okay. I like it. This is where you pay to go on the beach. And look at the parking lot. It's very empty, and it's Martin Luther King holiday break on Monday, so it's really cool because there's only one little tent right there, and federal holiday, so all the federal workers are off, teachers are off, school districts are off tomorrow, so that's a great thing. But look, there's barely anyone here. Anyway, what I brought is, of course, Krispy Kremes. They have a special online, and buy one dozen, you get a glazed set for only $1, and that's, you know, not really good for you, but hey, you'll live once. And so anyways, I brought some Tostitos for nachos. I don't know how long we're gonna be here today, but I gather we'll be here later than usual because we're off. I brought some really nice, these are really good for your teeth because nacho chips are pretty hard, and I have, you know, dental work that needs to be taken care of, but meanwhile I'm eating, you know, softer foods and eating on the opposite side. So I eat mostly on my right side. But the Walmart nacho chips, and they come in the bag in the bread area, so if you're looking for soft nacho chips, these are it. And then I brought some AMC popcorn, and this is AMC, so you know that's the butter popcorn that you normally get at the popcorn theater. So we're gonna try this. We weren't very happy with Orville Redenbacher. Nope, we were not. And then I brought some of these peanut butter M&Ms, mega, and these are for sharing, but my husband loves those. And then I brought some, what is this, Valentine's doves, and I only brought a few because I guess my kids love these. These are milk chocolate, plain. And then I brought some extra jalapenos for our nachos in these baby bullet little tiny containers, so cute. And then I have this bento box that I bought at Target years ago, and it's so cute. I forgot what the line was called, but it's so cute. It's a bento box. And let me clear this for you guys. And inside the bento box we have a picnic, and it's so cool. See how this holds with this wire rack. It's just so cool. I remember taking this to the Japanese friendship garden, and I would pack the kids lunch, and it was so cute to carry this around because, you know, it's supported. It's like 3 tiers, and the cute colors. I don't know if they had, I should have got the pastel one. I think they had a pastel, but that's how it's held on the bottom on this wire. And I don't leave it outside because I don't want this to rust, so it's inside. Flips over, and then the top tier, dun, 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 brought some corn with butter and some oranges. And then let me put you on this side. And on this tier we have, hold on. Okay, these are the plastic that's melamine. I forgot the name, but it starts with the MEL, and you cannot microwave this because this will crack eventually after a couple of years. So I try not to microwave these. I put it in, like, I'll put it in, see there's some condensation there from the heat, so it keeps it really warm. I try not to microwave these. And then I have some stir fry rotisserie chicken, and it's got some bell peppers in there with potatoes and carrots and celery and garlic and mushrooms and onions. And I sauteed the chicken with garlic and soy sauce. So this is gonna taste really good. And then I have some rice in here. And I just cooked this today. This is fresh, and that's on the bottom. So that's gonna be our dinner, because we already had panini for kind of brunch. And then yeah, so that is our planned meal, all neat, tucked in this one little cute little bento trio. And then of course again our sweets here and condiments. So yeah, that is our meal, and I don't know how long we're gonna stay here, but I think we're gonna stay here until afternoon, late afternoon maybe. I don't know what time it is, but yeah, that is our Sunday morning. And the weather is, again, it is perfect. It's like mid-70s, breezy. I know I'm gonna take a nap. I just had banana. I'm gonna take myself a long fat nap and watch Sunday Love, because she's got this vlog in London and she didn't like it, I guess. But those are one of the places that I would like to go in the future, going abroad. But who would want to leave this beautiful, look at that, can you see that glimmering sea? It's perfect. Who would want to leave San Diego weather for cold, clammy East Coasters? But it's true. It's like, it's perfect weather all week. And if you go coastal, like La Jolla, Del Mar, Imperial Beach, Pacific Beach, Encinitas, all the way down to Coronado, Imperial Beach, I wouldn't recommend swimming down here down south because of the situation with the Tijuana River. But you can go to like the northern part of La Jolla and Del Mar and Encinitas and Pacific Beach and enjoy the beaches there, or just simply get a nice hotel room and enjoy your heated pool outside. Have yourself a mimosa in the morning and a cocktail at night and enjoy the sunset. I recommend sunset viewing at Sunset Beach. Oh my gosh, Sunset Cliffs here in San Diego is one of the best places. You can view the sunset. It's so beautiful. And yes, you can bring your van there at Sunset Cliff. You can hang out on Sunset Cliff and watch the sunset. And that's one thing that I look forward to going and doing, like in the near future, in springtime and the summertime, to enjoy just watching the sunset go down in Sunset Cliffs. And then we can go to Julian, really close by, Palomar State Park. Oh, the views are so amazing. There are so many great places here. You could even go to Big Bear in the winter time and enjoy skiing. Well, I don't think the snow was all that this year. Maybe next year. Who knows? But it's just so beautiful here. Look at my husband, he's just chilling right here, watching the beautiful view. Yeah, anyways, I'm going to go ahead and watch some YouTube on my phone and enjoy the wonderful weekend. I needed this. I think my Apple Pencil was supposed to be at home, so I won't work on anything. Yeah. I don't know what to do. But usually I'm here and I'm just like chillaxing. Ran out of beans, so now I have the Starbucks grinds. It's pre-grounded. So let's go ahead and make myself some coffee. It is Martin Luther King holiday. Thank you, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., for all you did. God bless your soul. I am definitely going to be happier this week. It will be 2 more weeks until the end of January, and I'll be honest, I don't like January. Not because that it's the first of the year and that it's the new year. That's not right. It's the year, it's the month that my dad passed away, and I don't want to remember those things. There's a lot of memories like these last 2 weeks. Yeah, anyways, I am making my coffee, and today's cup is Starbucks. Yes, and it is the San Diego State Cup, and I have so many of these. I have that many, and that's probably going to expand. I'm going to have to make something a little bit bigger than this little cup stand here. Yeah, it's very big. I used 3 Splendos, and so I'm going to put it in there and brew my coffee. It's ready to go. It's the new Harry Potter butterbeer cold foam on the top of it. So let's see how that tastes. I'm gonna stir it first. I have my little cute little spoons here. They're so cute. They have like a little leaf on it. So adorable. They're supposed to be for tea, but I'll use it for my coffee. Isn't it cute? Oh. Anyways, that on there. Let's taste it with, I'll shake it. Ooh, oh my god, it looks so good. It's like whipped cream, but it's not so fluffy. Let's taste this. I gather it tastes like caramel. Oh my gosh, just by itself. But I did forget to add my creamer. I had to have my creamer. Cheers, everyone. Got my creamer in there. Let's taste it. That hits the spot. Oh, it's so good. So I'm gonna enjoy one. Put one on my little plate here. And these just melt in your hands. I'm not kidding. And oh, they're so good the day of, but even better the day after. So, the moment of truth, Monday planning, and I had a finally the Sakura seasons are complete. Winter, spring, summer, and fall are complete. I didn't have the spirit animals for winter, and I was quite disappointed because it just backed up the goals for the planning. But now it's all done. Things just happen. Even if you are working a full-time job, sometimes things like household things or car issues or, children's projects or issues with pets or, just things happening in life in general, you just sort of have to back up. But sometimes at work that can't happen. Like if you have a full-time job and your boss is on your back and you have to get this deadline done, it puts a lot of stress on your mind and your emotions. And when you come home to reality, to family, the responsibilities just surmounts on top of each thing every day. You have a goal with whatever you're doing in each section of your life. It just happens. And so don't take that as a negative thing. Put that on the back burner if you can. Some of the priorities on your list, on your planning, whether it be a digital format calendar or a written calendar, sometimes those have to be put in the back burner or revisited next time. But since this is going to be my full-time job now, I won't have to worry about those other things that are on my plate because those are now on the back burner and my priority is my business. And that's what happens when you flip the switch on having a creative dream and a goal. That creative dream and goal becomes a real job. Things that really are important are what can supply the reality of life. Like this job is a dream job that anyone would want, like a creative job that's your own. But with an entrepreneurial job, those bills have to pay the reality of life, like bills, mortgage, supplies, things for kids, insurance, rent, utilities, food. So having a dream job isn't really all dreamy. It is reality. So you have to set yourself on a planning schedule. And if those things come up, like, you know, things that happen to your tire, things that happen to your plumbing, things that happen to cleaning schedules, it really does have to be organized in a way where you can avoid those things, like, you know, keeping your tire pressure great, maintaining your engine, maintenance, making sure, you know, issues of the house is taken care of, like, okay, cleaning, and you just have to be put on a planning situation, and that's reality of life, right? Everyone knows that. That's common sense. But for those entrepreneurs that want to be in the creative industry, those kinds of things have to you have to put that in your mind, that if you want this dream job, it also comes with reality of life. So anyways, I am done with winter. As you can see, let me show you. The winter sticker is done. I finished, sorry, my finger. I finished the spirit animal, which is the reindeer, and it looks really great. Each one of these snowflakes are a sticker, believe it or not. So I'm going to see if this will print out good, and I'm going to add this. I did save this, and now I'm going to open up, let's see, all of my stickers. Where did I put that? Now see, it doesn't go on the recent, so I've gotta find it. Where did I put it? See, this is where, oh my goodness. So now I put it in the Lexar, and I gotta write that down. Here it is. Here is all of them. I gotta get a new computer. This one is just having a field day. So now I have all of these. Okay, let's go and pop in Winter. She is the leader. I'm going to group it so it doesn't come falling apart. Copy and paste. So I'm on my keyboard. Copy. So Windows C, and then V. I'm not going to press Windows V yet. I did Windows paste. Copy first. Sorry, what am I talking about? Oh my god, I'm so tired. Okay, winter, spring, and I got to organize all of these. Winter, oops, see, now that one is not together. I gotta make sure. Okay, what is this? Why is it still doing this? I gotta find out what's over here. It's not, see that, and there's a, I gotta find out what that is. That just bothers me that when I do this, there's this whole space right here. There's like a ghost. I gotta find out what that was. Okay, I know exactly what it is, and it is because summer wasn't really reviewed. I gotta, now this is the problem. Here, you see, you could see that there are no eyelids, okay, in this eyeball here. So now I've got to take out all the summers and replace the eyeballs with the eyelids from the other seasons. Yeah, that's a problem. Okay, so there's this thing called floating inspector, and what you got to do is find it on the view, and let's see, actually, let's see, you go into the arrange, sorry, and you gotta go into floating inspector. So this will pop up, this window will pop up. Let's just reset this. Okay, so it's in the layers, okay, and and you can close this if you wanted to, but it pops up. All right, and then when you click on the item, the actual character, it highlights the group, and wherever that invisible issue is, like if I click on this, it's attached to something here that's invisible. So I got to go into the groups and then find out where it is, and usually it's this weird looking rectangular thing that has the gradient that transferred over from Adobe Illustrator, and that's the problem also, because it doesn't recognize that. It recognizes it as a layer, a weird layer. So we're going to get rid of that, and when I click on it, see, it usually finds it, and it's right underneath this Sakura. So what I do is I just basically delete it on my keyboard here, and it goes away. And then I go find another one, and then you'll see it. If I click on this weird looking thing right here, it's going to literally, watch, click on it. Okay, let me show you again. I click on it, and there it is again. There it is. So I'm going to delete that. It goes away, and then let's see if it does it again. It doesn't. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to group that, and it's never going to have that again because I erased it off the layer. Now will this, yes, this is now without that weird thing. So I'm going to group it, Windows group, Windows G, and now it's grouped. Let's see if this one has any of those weird, no, it doesn't. So I'm going to go ahead and group that. But I'm also going to create another eyelid, just like what I did with the other ones. So let's, okay, let's do this. Let's get rid of this window, send her back there. And I want to have it like this, because see how this has an eyelid on there? I probably might just borrow fall and then copy and paste it onto summer. So basically I'm just borrowing some of the anatomy of fall, and let me see if I can just borrow. Now why is that one doing a weird? It also has a weird, I'm gonna have to inspect this. See, there's a large space right here. Oh, I see it. There's little tiny dots, which will be, you know, it's gonna be detected from, these are the things that we find that we have to eliminate, because it will, Cricut will look at this and it will go ballistic, literally. So I've got to do that on fall. These are the little things that, you know, we have to work with so that when we do the cutting, it won't basically mess up. Okay, so I found the eyeballs, and I'm gonna copy that and find zoom in 0, find summer, and she has a similar pose as fall. So I'm gonna paste this here, fall's eyeballs, and then I'm gonna take her eyeballs and ungroup her whole, delete, and then just pop in her new eyeballs right here. And I notice that they're a little wonky, so I'm going to make it go down. Oops. Oh, look, see that? Okay, let's see here. Let's start over. Ungroup that, bring this down here, that, why is it doing that? Okay, group that, just her eyes. Now we're going to place it back on her head. So now you notice if I click on it, it's gonna highlight on here where it's at on the layer, so you can find it if you ever have to fix it. That's basically it right here on the top folder. So whenever you highlight, say you highlight the eyeballs, okay, it's going to highlight in blue where that is at. Okay, I'm going to unhighlight. I'm going to highlight the eyes, and that's where it's at. Every little piece of the geometrical shapes are there. So that gives you an insight of exactly what and how this is done. So now that I noticed that, okay, I'm looking at her whole picture here. I like it. So I'm going to basically put her blush back on, and they're on the canvas here, as you can see. And I'm going to group that. And then I'm going to put it on back on her cheeks here because it wasn't part of it for some reason, because I think I added it in. And those are the things that I have to remember to do, because yeah, this and this, they have to go in front. So I'm going to highlight this and her bangs, and they have to go in the front, because you don't want that blush to go, you don't want that blush to go in front of her hair, because that wouldn't make any sense, right? Okay, also, let's see. I think the blush over here is good, or I could just reduce it like so. There you go. And that looks perfect. So summer is, front view is perfect. Oh, wait, her bangs are not. Let her go to the front. There you go. She is perfect. Let's go ahead and group her. And then, let's see, this one. She also needs the new eyeballs. So I prematurely grouped it again, and I needed her eyeballs. So let's ungroup her. I'll group her later. Grab her eyeballs. Copy, paste. I have a copy of eyebrows, and then I'm gonna group her whole thing again. Group. Grab these eyeballs and bring it here to her looking up. And I'm going to move it so it is just like these eyes, or I might just borrow the eyelids only here. All right, ungroup this whole thing. See how that is. It's just, I'm showing you exactly what I'm dealing with, okay? Okay, now I've got to group just this eyeball, group this one, and then slant it, not like that, but I want to slant it this way as though she's looking down like that. Okay, that looks perfect. This one, gotta ungroup it. What is going on here? Oh, it's attached to her feet. I'm gonna ungroup that. Get rid of that one. Oh, these are in pieces, that's why. Oh, no. That's why. Okay, I think I'm going to have to do something here. Because you can't really see her eyelash. I'm going to change the gradient colors so it's much lighter right there. Because the shadows doesn't really share her eyelashes. Okay, so when that prints out, that's what it's going to look like. Okay, so now I'm going to grab her other eyeball from fall. Uh-oh, why is it? Okay. Group. That's one piece, and I take it back here. Oh, wait, hold on. I don't know why it's doing that. Okay, group. Now we're going to slant it, and then we're going to shrink it down because it's far away. When you actually think about the anatomy of anybody's eyeball, that side is usually farther away. Perfect. Oh, that's so cute. All right, Now you can see the other eyelash on there. That is so much better. Let me back this one up just a little bit. Yeah, there you go. Okay, that one looks so much better. I'm gonna go ahead and group that one and approve that one because the blush is there, the eyelash is there. This one now, okay, let us get another eyeball. And we're gonna replace this eyeball, and then we're gonna borrow a blush also. So we've got an eyeball, and we only need one eyeball. So we're going to get rid of one eyeball. Okay, and it's just gonna go into this profile right here. So we're gonna go ahead and ungroup this. And I can see that, okay, get rid of this. Okay, now that we have that profile, we're gonna grab the new eyeball. Oh, see, I don't know why it does that. There's like a ghost. Slant it over, grab the blush, put it on her cheek. So now you can see the profile here a little bit better. All right, I want to push it this way, and then the gradient is not showing. Let me see. Okay, that's perfect. Like that maybe, and then this one goes here. Because this is the back, the head. Okay, that looks so much better, I guess. Okay, so let me just stretch this one, goes like that. That is so much better. Okay, so let's go ahead and accept that one. I'm gonna accept that. That looks great. I'm going to group that, and summer is definitely done. The blush is used already. All right, now we're gonna put all of this back into place here. As you can see here. Okay, I want to change this yellow to a lighter so you can see. Oh no, it changed the entire thing. Okay, darn it. Okay, I gotta do just the yellow. I want to make it maybe I don't know. Should I make it more intense? Because she is fiery hot. Should she be more orange? Because she is fiery hot. There you go. Because I want the outline on Sakura to be a little bit more pronounced. Light yellow, like so. I don't know if you can see that from there. Okay, anyways, let's go ahead and zoom out. Well, the actual, let's see, the outline on the dragonfly is not as intense as her. That's okay. I think I'm going to leave it as is. Okay, so now we're going to get rid of this, and we're going to move into winter. We're going to copy, and then we're going to put her in the place winter, spring, summer, and fall. Winter, and then we're going to reduce the size to the exact. I know you can't see that, but I can. So we just look and see the comparable sizes, and we make adjustments. So let me look at this. Spring looks a little smaller. Okay. Spring looks a little smaller. The reindeer looks a little bit less. I'm not liking this outline on the deer. Maybe if I blur it, not that much blur, girl. No, I don't think so. No, let's not blur it. Let's just reduce the color on the deer. It's a little much. I think a lighter, yeah, that looks really good. I think just a little bit more to make it less of a dark color. Yeah, that one's so much better. So I gotta save this color into my palette. Okay, it's this like grayish brown color, a lot lighter than this previous one right here. So let's do that on the other reindeer. So it looks less, and I'm gonna do it also on his body because it just looks so dark. Uh-oh. Oh, that looks really light. Maybe, I don't know. The body needs a little bit more darker brown. Okay, that one works better. But then his feet.
2:00 p.m.
Yes, I know. His feet look too dark. You see that? So now I gotta switch this one. Or that one. This one to that one. And this one is gonna have to go to that one as well. And his feet will stay the same with the black outline because it is pronounced. Oh yeah, that looks so much better, I think, in my opinion. And we have to do it not only to that one, but also to this guy. I really don't like the hunch of his. He looks like an adult. I'm gonna take that one out. There you go. And then I guess that one's got a curve already. Yeah, so much better. He looked muscular. I don't like that. Not that he's not muscular. I want him to look more youthful, if you know what I mean. There you go. Like an adolescent. Okay, that looks so much better. Okay, we're gonna change this color. I guess it was to the grayish brown. And I gotta do it to all of them. See that? I don't know if you could see that, but I have to change all of these black outlines to a softer brown. Well, I am finished and I'm so glad because I did the goal. I finished it. They're all done, all the sticker sheets, and just one sticker sheet is missing from the website. That will be up tonight. So I'm so happy that's over. And then on to the next goal is the little book, the panda book. And I'll be making that very soon. It's going to be 12 pages for TK kindergarten. And yeah, it's just really amazing. It's something that I haven't really done. It's educational. It's for, you know, whoever wants to use it to read. I know that we have a San Diego Zoo here, and a lot of our classes go to the zoo, and it would be great to have a book that shares the panda and the facts, and I want to do it very carefully, and I'm passionate about my artwork and the education that it could provide. So this is something that I will take time on. It's sort of like part of the series, but also I want to be able to put more stuff on the web shop and offer those for sale to help support this channel, support my goals in my artwork, and it being for sale, you know? Basically, just like the rest of the cartoonists, we provide a lovely work, a visual arts look, and we love to share it with you. I love that it creates a sort of, you know, this happiness that we love to look at. It makes us feel loved. It makes us feel supported. It makes us feel happy. Did I say happy? Of course, happy. It just takes the stress off. It makes us laugh. It makes us joyful, positive, so cute. The colors are just perfect. The seasonal. It's something that carries with you. I know that Hello Kitty is important, and I know that we love Hello Kitty as a classical character, but there's room for other characters that are coming up and different stories, and sharing those with you, it offers a change of momentum of the classics, something new, something passionate that a real human like myself, like Dr. Seuss, like Walt Disney, like the greatest artists of all times, but I'm alive and I'm here, and I'm here to share with you my neighborhood, and I hope you love it. So anyways, I'm going to show you this book that I got. I think it's really great. My mom had it in her collection and she gave it to me, and it comes with a little plushie. So cute. Let me share with you the amazing seasons. Oh, they're so cute. Okay, so I'm finished. Definitely finished. Winter, spring, summer, fall. I feel like summer needs more flowers, so I might just add some flowers with her. And so cute. Yeah, so all of the borders or the banners on the top match. It's got the scalloped edges. It's got the cute little snowflakes. I want to say that this one is missing the deer. I want to put those deers up there, so we'll change that very soon. This has got the butterflies. It's either or. It's butterfly. She has butterfly wings. I feel like, yeah, again, this one needs more, so I'm gonna probably add more flowers. And then this one is perfect. It's got the spirit animals, it's got the pumpkin, it's got the fall leaves around it. It's really cute. This cute little owls, and this is just perfect too. It's just, I don't know. I know it needs a spirit animal up there for sure. Let's do that. So it's a very beautiful day, and I have to get a lemon for my Alfredo fettuccine, and I'm looking at my backyard here. It's been neglected. My little peacocks have fallen and I've got to get rid of all of these weeds. I'm going to be doing this very soon, but look at the abundance of lemons. This is my neighbor's tree, and it's been like this for years. It's like hanging over our side of the yard, and for almost 20 something years we've had an abundance of lemons at our disposal. I mean, these things are so expensive, so we have lemons galore anytime we want. So yeah, this is going into my dish for today. Let's cut this big boy. It is so amazing that I can have lemons under the tree. You know, I wish I had a farm. I wish I had chickens. I wish I had eggs at my disposal. We had a chicken lady. Yeah, a true chicken egg lady, and she has a farm here in Bonita. I think that's so spectacular that you could have your own eggs. And yeah, so she delivered them, and she doesn't deliver them anymore, which is so sad. So what I'm making is like an Alfredo sauce, and I put in some butter, some heavy whipped cream, and garlic and salt to taste, and it tastes really good. I'm gonna put a little bit of lemon in here so that it tastes more better. Okay, and just about that much because I don't want it to be overwhelmingly lemony. And then you can put this on, you know what, it does need a little bit of more lemon, in my opinion. You can put this on noodles with shrimp or beef or chicken. I love making homemade sauces. How did I not know about queso cheese? How? But anyways, I'm gonna add some mozzarella, just a little bit, just to make it look cheesy. A little bit in there, and then I'll add that later on the topping. I'll leave that out. And then I'm just gonna let it melt. It's gonna be stringy, it's gonna be so good. Might have to make more because this looks so good. It's gonna be so yummy. Look at that. Oh, so good. Oh, it's just stretching. Look at that. Oh, the cheese is already that's just so great. Oh yeah. Perfect consistency. I'm gonna put some shrimp, a little bit of shrimp on there. Oh, that's so good. Oh my God, look at this. This is Valentine's. It's so pretty. Which makes me think that I want to do another character because I have environmental ones. I want to do something like spacey. I want to make this cute character that's from outer space, and I want to call her something cute, and she's gonna be so cute. She's gonna be in this bubble. I'm not kidding. It's gonna be a new character that I'm gonna develop. I hope it becomes viral. But anyways, I wanted to share this book with you. Let me put on my glasses. Okay, let me shut the door here because our neighbors, hello neighbors, you know who I am. Anyways, they can hear. We live in a tract home, which is fine. I love my neighbors. My neighbors are so amazing. I love them to death. But I have a little sneak peek, and it's March. It's for March, but it's gonna be February. But look at this Dr. Seuss, Dr. Zhivago, and Dr. Seuss. Oh my God. This character, Cat in the Hat, my mom had it in her library, but she gave it to me. It comes with Thing 1 and Thing 2. That is so adorable. Look at that. I think Cat in the Hat is supposed to hug Thing 1 and 2. I'm not sure, but that is so adorable. I'm gonna make him. Oh no! I don't think Cat in the Hat wants to hug them. I'm gonna make you, Cat in the Hat. I'm gonna go like this. And then Dr. Seuss, sorry, he's rolling in his grave. I'm forcing Thing 1 and Thing 2. And I had lost these two in my garage. And I remember seeing them and I was like, oh, where's the twin? Where's Thing 2? Where's Thing 1? So now I'm going to put them together with Cat in the Hat. And he's hugging them. Just like that. Did you know we have an old Globe Theater here? And they play The Grinch every Christmas. And this year was a Filipino girl. She was so cute. The other Filipino girl was one of my students. And her name is Abby. And she's a teenager now. So look at this. This is so cute. Cat in the Hat, and then Dr. Seuss book. I think it comes with the book because my mom said it came with the book. Or she bought the book separately, but she gave this to me. And this is the whole, your favorite Seuss books. It's a sleep book. Here is the famous Cat in the Hat, and we have Cat in the Hat plush here, and thing 1 and thing 2. I'm a fan of Dr. Seuss, and that's where I get Dr. Zhivago. So if you love this content, please subscribe, like, and share. Okay, so here is the Hello Kitty TV that is, if you could go to my videos, you could find the original uploads. Okay, so it hooks up this way. There are a yellow and a blue or white audio and the power, I guess, that connects to the unit. So let's turn it on. I love this part because I don't see these TVs with this screensaver. Oh, it's so cute. Hello Kitty. And it's on AV. I just figured out how to set the source mode on the screen. But we're going to go ahead and turn on this retro. It's 2000 and I believe 2005 joystick module for Power Rangers, and it does have an on and off switch. It has, I don't even know what this is, I forget, I think it's start, and then if I switch it on, it should have a light there, but sometimes I have to jiggle it. And 2005, so it's the Power Rangers. It's so cool, but look at how pixelated it is. It's so cute. And you can go into different, press A to continue. Alright, game start. And I'm going to pick the pink Power Ranger, of course. 5 monsters have escaped the SPD base from their containment cards. Praxis escapes and takes over the top of one of the skyscrapers. Let's just continue. And here they are. Praxis has taken control of the skyscraper. And so I'm supposed to, like, okay, I guess these things up here are power. And so I can, like, hit them. So I just keep hitting them, and I got my power there. They just explode, I guess. I don't know what B does. I think B like jumps, but oh no. And guess what? I'm doing this one-handed, okay? Pretty good for one-handed and a girl, right? Oh, gotta turn around. He just hit me. Come on, ass. Oh, I'm sorry. I just said a bad word. Sorry. X, you didn't hear that. Oh yeah, explosion. I get those. And then I can jump, I guess. I could jump to the other level and hit them and get all those power. Ooh. I mean, for one-handed, I'm doing pretty good. This is just for good. This is a cute kids game. Ooh. Alright, so that's it. I mean, for the retro nostalgia feel for this video game, it's really great. I mean, you know, if you want to go back to video gaming that way with the joystick, it's so great. I love it. And anyways, that's the kid in me. I hope you love this video. Please subscribe, like, and share. My dog's going crazy. Gotta check the door now. Bye. See you soon. Stay tuned and watch me upload the next video, which is my oh God, my educational book of pandas. All right, bye-bye. We'll see you guys later. See you soon. Stay tuned. Love you, neighbors. Bye.